Okay, so in this video I want to go over one of my favorite counters, and that basically is how to block the straight right hand with your shoulder and hit the guy with the left hook at the same time. And it's not necessarily so advanced, but it's not necessarily something you're going to learn in your first few months in the gym. I mean, your first few months in the gym, you're basically working on the basic blocks, cover and counter. Maybe you're going to do a little bit of slipping while he's throwing. And, you know, when I first stepped into the gym, there was a guy there with a lot of skill, and he used to pick me off with this technique all the time. He had a number of techniques that he would do. He was a very slick boxer, would lay the beats on me a lot. And it's important that when you spar guys who are better than you, that you don't just get so caught up on trying to hit them, but you also see what they're doing so that you can go home and solve this puzzle, and also so that you can later use these moves against the next guy. And so I have movies of this guy doing these techniques on me, and so I adapted it to my style. And the other thing too is, you know, you're going to have a certain style. Maybe, you know, you have a style like a cover and counter, you're a counter puncher, or you like the peekaboo style, slip and counter back. But the problem is when you get caught too much in your style, you develop patterns, and guys can pick up on them, and you're not able to open up and try new things when a guy is doing different stuff on you. So, you know, this is something that I didn't even really use until about a year or two into my boxing, and I really found it added a lot to my game in terms of being able to hit guys while they were throwing without having to waste so much energy trying to slip and counter all the time. I could just, as soon as they throw, boom, I could just hit them right away. So I'll go over it with you right now and break it down. Okay, so the first thing that's happening is usually the guy's going to come in with a 1-2, and it doesn't really matter what position you have. If you like to have your hands high, or your hands out like this, or maybe you've got the hand down, but whatever hand position you're in, you're going to have to learn how to do this shoulder roll to block the shot. So in the case of the 1-2, you're here, you're going to catch that jab, right? And you all know how this catch is supposed to go. You catch this with the least amount of energy possible, that if he was to fake the jab and throw the left hook, you could just bring that hand right back, right? He fakes, boom, then you cover. That's how quick this little catch has to be, okay? So you're here catching. So without even the counter in there, basically you're going to catch the jab, okay? It doesn't really matter how hard he throws it. You're just going to, right here. If you want, give yourself a little bit of room. You can move away with that catch. And then when he throws the right hand, he's aiming for your chin. If he's aiming up here, I mean, he might catch you a little bit, but that's not good for him. He wants to be aiming for your chin. You're going to roll the shoulder to block that shot. And to roll the shoulder, basically you're turning it inward. It's almost like your elbow. I mean, you can just tighten it and use your whole body, but if you want to give yourself a little bit more coverage, you're going to just turn your elbow a little bit. You're going to roll the shoulder into you, okay? The thing is that if you want more cover, it's going to take you longer to come back if you're going to counter with the right hand, or if you're going to do it short and quick, you may be a little bit more susceptible to a shot. But either way, you catch the jab, roll the shoulder. Right hand comes in, boom, you bump it. Boom, you bump it. Boom, you bump it. And this takes a little bit of time to get that timing, but usually, you know, when you're fighting most guys, the 1-2 comes off like this. 1-2, bum, bum. Bum, bum. That's a good 1-2. Guys are going to throw boom, boom. I mean, you got a lot of time. Forget it. Just hit them in between their shot. Just catch boom. Right? Catch boom. Forget it. Okay, but a guy's going to come in 1-2. Okay? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay? So here's where the counter comes in. Is you're going to work on rolling the shoulder and throwing the left hook at the same time. Okay? So if the guys are coming in with the straight right hand, your hands are up. I'm going to tuck my shoulder, and I'm going to bring this left hook around. Okay. The key is turn your fist in so the knuckles connect, or if you're one of these guys, you like to turn the left hook over to hit with the knuckles on top, that's fine. But just to get a good angle, roll the shoulder, left hook. See that? See how my shoulder is covering my face? Boom. Now see how my left hook isn't wide. I'm not out here. That's bad. I don't want that. I want my body to throw the hook for me. I let my hand come out. My shoulder comes to my face. And then, boom, my body continues the shot. As long as my knuckles are connecting with him, that's the key. So I catch the jab. His straight right is coming in. I tuck the shoulder, roll the shoulder, throw the left hook, boom, boom, catch, boom. And you see what else I'm doing? I'm pulling back. Now that's doing two things. One is it's giving me a little bit of space so that I don't have to really face his straight right hard. Even if I was to block with my shoulder, if it was a really hard shot, it might move me. So I'm going to roll back with it. Now the other thing is on the nature of the left hook, because the left hook is a spinning shot, when you're rolling back like this, you're actually loading the left hook. You're not taking power from it, you're adding power to it. As I step back, as I rotate my shoulder, I'm putting power into the left hook. Okay? Now, of course, if you're in perfect balance, you're just going to turn into that. That's the best left hook. But don't think that just because you're stepping back, that you're taking power, too much power away from your shot, provided that you have a good turn. I mean, you remember Mayweather against Hatton. Hatton slipped. He came in with a shot. Mayweather, boom, caught him with the left hook. You know, it's a kind of almost, it's really almost a basic move if you can get it down. So work on that. If you can get a partner to help you in the gym, really you're just trying to time the right hand. The guy's going to throw the jab, 1, 2, boom, boom. Another thing I like to do on this is when I throw it, I like to drop my right shoulder. I like to drop my right shoulder and come up with the uppercut. He throws it, I drop my shoulder, and then I come up with the uppercut. I step back, and I come up with the uppercut. So if this is only going to catch the top of his head, just catch him, boom, I'm going to come up with the uppercut right on the next shot. Another thing that's going to happen is guys are going to get used to, they're going to get used to you throwing this counter left hook. They're going to see. And so what they're going to start to do, as soon as they throw the right hand, boom, they're going to go under it, and they're going to come with another shot. And so there's a couple of solutions for that if they get by you. One is, if you can catch them with that uppercut, good. But sometimes it's not even fast enough. They throw it, you've bumped it, they're gone, and they're over there. You're not gonna catch them. So usually what I do in that situation, when you feel emptiness, you feel emptiness when you're boxing, you don't feel anything. There's empty space. That means it's time to get out, it's time to move. So usually what I do, catch, counter, they're gone underneath, I'm just gonna step off and get out to the right side. Okay? So I catch and throw, and then I step off. If he's gonna do this to me, right hand, duck it, and then come with something else, I'm just gonna roll that shot. If I feel space, I can tell I've missed him, no contact, I'm just gonna do my little hop step and step out. Another thing you can do if you have really good balance, throw that shot, quarter turn back, or just basically, you're gonna step through with the right leg. I know you guys can't see it, but I think you can understand what's happening. From here, I throw it, I miss, he goes under. He's over there to the right of me. I'm just gonna step through and cover. Okay, and then I'll be right in front of him, boom, boom, boom. I can throw or I can slip and then throw, right? Just starts a whole new interaction right there and there. So work this in your next sparring session. Work it with a partner. Get used to seeing that right hand. Right hand usually is one of the slowest punches. You got a lot of time to see it. Instead of all this, slip, boom, it's great stuff. Cover, counter, it's great stuff. But really, there's nothing sweeter than being able to hit a guy while he's trying to hit you. Work on that shoulder roll. Work on that shoulder roll with the left hook. Get that hook tight so that it's not coming out here swinging. Learn to snap it. Learn to snap it with the uppercut coming up. And I'm telling you, it's going to add a lot to your boxing. All right? Good luck with that. Give it a shot.